Hey everyone, Space Cat Universe here with a quick and easy guide to getting rid of your unwanted villagers. I hope this guide helps you as much as it has helped me. Now here we get to our favorite part of every YouTube video out there. I know, it's very original, but I feel that I still should probably say this. As with every other YouTuber, if you would consider liking this video and subscribing for more content, that would greatly help the channel, and I would also greatly appreciate it. This guide is related to time travel. So if you are completely against time traveling, you should just be able to follow the steps based off of the days listed in this guide, and it should still work in real time. However, time travel will yield the fastest results, so it is up to you on how you want to control your own game. One thing to keep in mind is there are probably many methods out there. The one in this video is the one that worked the fastest and the most consistent for me. What also may work for me may not work for everyone. So one thing to note is you cannot make your most recent villager move. So whichever villager you recently moved into your island, whichever the newest one is, whether it's a day old or a week old or 2 weeks old, that is the one that you cannot get to move. I'm not sure why that is, but just keep that in mind that if that is the one that you are trying to get rid of. Stay tuned for more information towards the end of this video. Let's dig in. There are 4 steps to this method. Step 1. Pick a starting date under your settings. I picked the first of the month as it was the easiest to remember for me. A good starting time also is around noon to 3 p.m. on your own console, as this is when the villagers are most active outside of their homes. Step 2. Talk to about 2 to 3 villagers, anyone available. It does not have to be a specific villagers. Just talk to 2 to 3 of them. I talked to 3 of them just to be on the safe side. Just whoever's out and about, just go talk to them. It does not matter who. Next, you want to save your game with the minus, exit the game, and then close the game through the Switch's main menu. Then under your settings, you want to change the time, and you want to time travel forward 15 full days. So if you started on the 1st like me, you will now enter the 16th. Step 3 is by far the biggest step, so carefully follow along with this. What you're going to want to do for this step, step 3, load the game, go search in front of the villagers' houses or the town hall area, as these are the 2 common areas that the villagers will have bubbles over their heads. Most times has worked for me pretty much every time, as you can see in the video. If you do not see any villagers, which is possible, if you don't see them with thinking bubbles over their head, do not save. Just exit the game, close the game, time travel 2 days forward, keeping in the noon to 3 p.m. time period, and reload the game. Don't see another villager? Then repeat this step a few more times. There usually is someone after a few tries at most. One thing to keep in mind, if there is an event in the plaza such as KK Slider or the bug hunt or the fishing event, any sort of event that is going on in the plaza, villagers are most likely not going to want to move out. So what you want to do, just close the game again and travel forward a day or 2 and recheck. Step 4. After step 2, if you do load the game and you do see a villager with a bubble, but it is not the villager you want to kick out, talk to them, tell them to stay on your island, go find another random villager, talk to them, save your game, exit the game, and then close the game from the Switch main menu. Travel 15 more days into the future, and then repeat steps 3 or 4 based on your results. This is a process that was introduced to me that ended up being pretty consistent and the least amount of work out of all the ways I have tried to kick out my unwanted villagers. If you made it this far into the video, please comment below if you were able to get this to work for your own villagers, and also let me know how it went. Here is some helpful information before we close out this video. I have tried the bully method of ignoring my least favorite villagers, hitting them with nets, pushing them over and over until they got angry, but they never wanted to move out. I feel this method is a myth, as I have never gotten this method to work. A theory I have heard is that the friendlier you are to your villagers, the more likely they are to ask you about leaving, which has actually been true for my villagers. It is not confirmed. It is just something that makes the most sense. So one thing to keep in mind is if you are trying the methods above and you don't get the villager you want to move out, try to become better friends with them. Try to get close with them in friendship, and then they most likely will also be part of the randomness to move out. One thing to keep in mind for this entire steps is every villager that wants to move out is random. You cannot pick the villager that you want to move out. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and also comment below on the video if you enjoyed watching it. Thanks, and have a wonderful rest of your day.